Good morning, good people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kajoji. If you are new, please welcome to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. May God bless you. You guys are the reason why I make videos. So welcome again, and let's engage and see what's happening around. My YouTube name is Kajoji. Please consider subscribing and always take me to 1,000 subscribers. Of course, I'm chasing the watch hours, so don't forget to give me the watch hours, and I always keep you in my heart. So I'm coming from Nairobi. This neighborhood is called Utawala, and we are heading to a place called Bypass. If you go this way, you're going to Bypass. So this morning I made my usual 10-kilometer run. It has been tough, especially because I'm coming from a common cold. Yeah, for the past like 1.5 weeks I've been down with a common cold. I guess that's how we call it, common cold. And it has been really tough because I haven't been doing my exercises for the past like this is now the 3rd week. So I decided today, actually yesterday, that's when I did my first run. And for the first time ever, guys, I had to stop along the way. Around the 4th kilometer, I had to stop because my body was not feeling it anymore. So it was sending me signals and telling me to stop and stop and stop. And you know, I've never ever stopped along the way. So this was my first time, and I was like, it has never happened. But you know, as a man and a person who loves sports, I had to cool down for some 2, 3, 4 minutes, and then I finished. So it was a tough day yesterday, and today I decided to repeat because you know, I have that strong heart that always tells me to do something. Whether it is very tough, I really have to do it. So today I came up and I decided to do my 10 kilometers. So I've just finished, very tired, especially because I did 10 kilometers yesterday. Today I've done it again. So it is really tough. On normal days, I do my runs over the weekend because most of the time, especially on the weekdays, I'm kind of busy, and I don't have the time because I go to work very early in the morning, like by 6 I'm off. Then I come back at around 9:30 in the evening. That's when I come back. So having that time to do physical exercise is really hard. So the only thing I do is I use my bicycle. I think that's the only kind of exercise I do every day, early in the morning and evening when I'm coming back home. So it keeps me a little bit like busy, active, and you know, it is tough to ride a bicycle. It's not something easy. It's also tough because we move along highways like the one you can see here, and you have to deal with things like you know, traffic jam. You have to deal with cars. You have to deal with motorcyclists and your fellow cyclists. So it's not something that is very easy to do, especially on the Kenyan roads, because it is tough. Kenyan roads have what we call the jungle law. So here people normally don't follow traffic lights, and actually we don't have many. You can only find them on major major places. Let me say like Nairobi CBD, major highways, very important intersections. That's where you can find working street lights. But for places like this, not even a pedestrian crossing is obeyed. So it is you and your life. You have to be very careful. So you can see the guys are doing business around. Very nice chairs. There's a person who's doing business here. And you know, Nairobi is a vibe. It's always a vibe. If you've never come to Nairobi, then just make a point of coming. Check out how people live. You know, there are places you can go and enjoy. You can also visit places like the slum places, and some places like this, you'll be able to see that most of the people have built their own houses. They have plots and they've built their own houses, so they live. And this place kinda looks like a rich neighborhood, let me say, because there are so many people have built very nice houses on the far side. If you look on the far side, you can see them. And then people have vegetables around, you know, they've planted vegetables, and it's quite beautiful to look around. So it is a Sunday morning, and it is sunny, and you know, looks like a very nice day. The streets are not congested, especially around this area. So it's a good day. Sunday morning here in East Africa, Kenya. So the streets are looking really nice. So I have a colleague who is just ahead of me, always a very good friend of mine, a good supporter. He accompanies me every day we do a run. He must be around. So if you go to YouTube and you look for Peter the Hustler, you'll be able to find him, Peter the Hustler. He is also a content creator. He makes YouTube videos, and you know, he's just ahead of me in terms of subscribers. Recently he clocked 1K subscribers. I'm so happy, because that's a motivation, something that tells me to, you know, work hard, so that I can give you engaging content. Guys, this is my glove. I normally use it very early in the morning when it is cold. I have to use it. So we are moving towards bypass, and if you follow this route downwards, you go all the way to Thika Road. And Thika Road, like, it's the biggest, like the largest road in East and Central Africa. Now in Kenya, it's a connector. You can use it to go to Thika town, and also to move around to Nairobi CBD. So this is what we do after a very tough morning run. 10 kilometers, not easy. And now this is the time you feel like I need to get some good food, like chicken and ugali, you know, here in East Africa and most of the neighboring countries. Like I heard there's the same kind of food in Zimbabwe, Malawi, Botswana. They have something like ugali. They call it pap. I think one day when I visit those countries, I'll be able to know what kind of food they have. but this is the time you feel like you need some good food, some cold water to drink, some good ugali, and either fish, tilapia from Lake Victoria, or some chicken. And I normally don't take the broilers. I don't know, this kind of chicken. I go for the traditional ones. They are the best, very sweet. So it is nearing December, and we'll be traveling home, so I know, I'm very sure I'll be eating chicken, and I'll be very, very happy, because it takes a while before we get such kind of food. It takes a while for sure. So if you look around, this kind of looks like a forest. This kind of looks like a forest. So this tells you that the weather, especially here in Kenya, the weather is conducive. Or we normally have seasons, but most of the time you can tell it is always sunny, especially in the countryside. It is sunny. It can rain, and then there's sun afterwards. But in Nairobi we have like three seasons, because there's a time it is very, very dry, sunny and dry, and at the same time windy. But also there's a time it is rainy, like super raining. And Nairobi is one of the places when it is raining, you'll never like it, because rains from morning up to evening. We normally get floods, especially in slum areas. It's quite bad when you see these things happen. Then we have the cold season, the Nairobi winter. I'm very sure those who have lived in Nairobi, or people who have traveled here from the month of let me see, May, June, July, August and September. Oh my God, those months are cold. They are cold. So if you travel here, you have to make sure that you know the seasons. There are times that it is raining, so you need to have like umbrellas, or use some means of transport like a car. When it is hot and sunny, you need to have a light clothing like the ones I'm wearing. You see this? And when it is cold, you need some heavy clothes so that you can use. So I've seen a lot of tourist vehicles moving around, meaning we have visitors from outside the country who have traveled here. East Africa is one of the places you can find like nature is so good, climate conducive. We have wildlife, and recently the government announced, it was I don't know the day, it's like a month ago, the government announced that major national parks and game reserves and animal orphanages, they were free for the citizens. So very many people went to look at the animals, because it was a free entry. Like, you don't pay anything, you go and see them. It's not always, because you have to pay for that. But during that day, the government said you're going to see these things live without paying. So there's a very, very nice joint being Med on the other side. I normally don't know if it is me who is not a hard worker or my time has not come, because guys, I really want money. What do you mean? I need cash. I need cash. But you know, God's time is always the best. We as human beings, we can say, I want this, I want that. I don't have this, I don't have that. But if you start counting the blessings, you start counting the things that God has given you, the privileges that you have, the work that you do, you know, the house you live in, it tells you a lot. Yeah, you'll find that you're far ahead of very, very many people, and at least you need to complain less, or you don't have to complain at all. But again, you can have a prayer, like you can say a prayer and say, you know, God, I want you to do this and this and this for me. And our God is not like, he's not deaf. He's going to hear you and he's going to give you that. To be honest, he's going to do that. That's why I believe very soon I'm gonna make it in this life, you know. I have a mission to accomplish and I have to do it for sure. So guys, I'm very, very tired. My legs are hurting, seriously. I feel like I should find a place I cool down. I should find some good food I eat, and then I take a very nice shower and I rest for the rest of the day, because I know as from tomorrow again it is a helter skelter. We are working and working and working, trying to make the ends meet. That's the life of Nairobi and major towns in Kenya. Here you have to work. If you don't work, you will not be able to eat. If you don't work, that's you're trying to say, I want to relocate and go back home. And you know, home it is very tough. There's no work. The only kind of work maybe you can do is manual work. Manual means you have to use your strength, you have to use your energy, and you work. So you know, the sun has gone down a little bit. Is it going down, or like it has been obstructed by the clouds? Look at that. So the sun is here, but it has been obstructed. So guys, for those who want to travel to Nairobi and you're coming from outside, you can hit me up and I take you around Nairobi. There are very many places that you can visit in Nairobi. You know, you'll see the hospitality of the people in Nairobi. You'll be able to see the different estates, you know, the buildings around. It's always nice to walk around and see what happens. And Nairobi is very big, for sure. It's very big. Like now I can say I'm in Nairobi, but from here where I am up to Central Business District, like town center, it is very, very far. It's almost 40 more than 40 kilometers. Sure, it's more than 40 kilometers, or let me say 40 kilometers from here. So it is very far. And you know, we normally prefer, even the people who live in Thika, they normally say like we are in Nairobi. They stay in Thika, but still they say it is Nairobi. Thika is a major industrial town in Kenya. We have very many industries, cooking oil industries. We have juice making industries like Del Monte. It's towards Thika. So it's a major town in Kenya. It's a major town in Kenya. So if you follow this route, going this way, you're heading to Thika. Thika town. It's an industrial town here in Kenya. And it's a very, very nice town also. I've been there quite a number of times. Maybe five times. But extensively I've not traveled in that town and see the different places. Just passing through. There's a time I also went to... There's a time... Sawa. So there's a time I went to Kilimambogo. No, Kilimambogo or 14 Falls. I think it's towards Kilimambogo. Yes. So there's a time I went there. The falls are very, very nice, you know. And it's a sight. It's a sight that you need to go and look at, you know. So those guys are telling me my phone will go. I know these things, I know them. So when I'm taking a video, I'm already prepared that my phone can either go or it may not. So they don't have to tell me. I know this. I've been in Nairobi for seven years now. So I understand. When they see somebody who's holding the phone like this, they feel like maybe you don't know what you're doing. But I know. So guys, I'm coming to the end of this video. Thank you for always supporting my channel. Let me do this so that I can finish. It's always a great time. It's a good time to meet with you, interact with you, talk to you, my good people. And I know that with your support, I'm going far. So thank you so much. Please consider subscribing to my channel, like my videos, comment down below, and you know, you let me know what you think about the videos I make. Probably you can give me suggestions of what you want to see, and I'll be very happy to engage with you and be making videos almost every day. I told you, especially because we are moving to the, you know, the holiday season, festive season. I'll be here to give you videos, and I know that it is going to be always a good time to engage with you and be able to let you know what is happening around. So thank you so much. God bless you, and see you in the next video. Adios.